Hello, I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine, the internet's first food and wine pairing show. There's a lot of shows out there about food, and there's a lot of shows out there about wine. But here, we put the two together. That's right, the marriage made at the dinner table. Well, there's a lot of BYOBs in Chicago, and there's a lot of confusion about which wine will pair up with which food. We will take the mystery out of that. Following this short introduction, we have a pilot that we shot here in Chicago. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope you see the value in contributing to this project. I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine. Welcome to Bottled Grapes. I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine. Today I'm in Lincoln Square at Fine Wine Broker, picking up two wines that I'll be taking to our BYOB of the day, Caramias and Ravenswood. So, follow me and we'll get some wine. All right, we got our wines here for tonight's BYOB. We got one red and one white. The red is an old vine Grenache from Spain. And the white is Bouzette, which is a 70% Sauvignon, 30% Sauvignon Blanc. So let's head over to Caramias and pair it with our meal. We're here at Caramias in Ravenswood with owner and chef Emilio. How are you doing today, Emilio?
Very good. Thank you so much. Thanks for having you over here.
Thank you for having us here. Emilio, I've seen that you were Metro Mix's 2011 Best BYOB Italian. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm glad to see the neighborhood has been taken to you. And I just want to know what made you decide to open an Italian restaurant here in the Ravenswood neighborhood?
Since I arrived to this country, I decided to work in few Italian restaurants. My mom being a good cook and my father being a good cook, so I decided to open my own.
Okay, Emilio, what have you created for us today?
Well, I cook for you and create for you like the zuppa di pesce. We were reviewing Chicago Magazine for one of the best BYOB restaurants. So, and this is the dish like usually was the #1 for Chicago Magazine. We call it Italian zuppa di pesce, which is like a bowl of seafood with a pasta dish on the side, as you can see it. They got some fresh clams, mussels, calamari, shrimps, and a nice piece of chunk of salmon. Dish we got some linguine with the same flavor sauce with the marinara, garlic, white wine, and a fresh marinara sauce. So it's a dish like if you really like me, I eat a lot. So it's gonna be a good
one. That's right there with
It's
you.
a wonderful dish if you like seafood. I love seafood, so I'm happy when I eat the dish.
So for this meal here, I picked up a southwestern French wine, the Bouzette, which is 70% Sauvignon and 30% Sauvignon Blanc. Love the texture of the calamari. Very good. Nice. Not too much over spice.
No.
What I like about that, a lot of
Just
places will really put on the spice. All right, so let's sample out some of the wine with this. Oh, there you go.
Really good.
I just put a nice little lemon juice on there.
Very good wine, and you know what? The zuppa di pesce is made with the white wine, so the combination between the wine you know,
That's in the
the
food.
seafood being cooked for the wine, and enjoying with this wine, it makes like, you know, the perfect combination.
Oh yes,
You know,
I've seen many places where they would, the customer will not know what kind of wine is there, and when they would bring, you know, the opposite wrong type of wine with it, you have a white and a red, just, you know, combating right inside the mouth, and in turn turning around and killing out all the flavors that you work so hard to put in there. And now moving on to this second dish here, what do we have?
The second dish is like, you know, the dish comes together with the sopa di pesce. You know, the way usually you eat the sopa di pesce is like you just serve like, you know, the seafood, and just you just got the whole idea about them. The linguine usually goes along with linguine, and you just put a new dish like this, and then, you know, just you eat it together like the seafood, and at the same time, like, you know, the pasta.
Now with this one here, I actually picked up a old vine Grenache from Spain. So we'll give this a taste out. I chose the Grenache because it's a little bolder. A little bit. Adds like little spices, you know, to the meal. So.
Wow.
Definitely a nice little black pepper on there. It does gives it a nice hint of black pepper with a little bit of a dark berry flavor on there.
You know, it combines really well because, you know, the sopa di pesce is made a little bit with dry hot pepper.
Yes.
So it's a little bit spicy, so it makes you like, you know, like the combination between the wine being a little bit spicy and the sopa di pesce being spicy, the combination is perfect. Like, you know, just good.
It's
Salud
great.
for this.
Salud. Today we paired two wines with Zuppa di Pesce. One white, the Bruzette, from the western southern part of France, which is the 70% Sauvignon and 30% Sauvignon Blanc, as well as the El Chapero from Spain, which is the old vine Grenache. The Bruzette brought out a lot of the mussel flavors, a lot of the fish flavors came out. It really put a nice lemon flavoring on top of the mussels as well as the calamari. The old vine Grenache definitely brought a lot of black pepper to the table. So, the next time you find yourself in Ravenswood neighborhood, stop by Caro Meals. Say hello to my friend Emilio and enjoy some of the great meals. I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine.